Oh, it's not recorded. Okay, here we go. So we are in week 4. Yep. So, Abrar, can you read the question?
Yes.
Mhm.
Just a second. Create an abstract class
Mhm.
string operations that has the following abstract methods. String reverse, it will take an input string as int vowel count, it will take an
Mhm.
input string. Create a string reverse class that extends string operations class but defines only string reverse method. It reverses a string which is passed as parameter and returns the reverse string. Create updated strings class that extends string reverse class and defines int vowel count method. It counts the vowels in the string which is passed as parameter and returns the count.
Mhm. Nice. Okay, so what we shall do is we shall copy this code, and as usual, and also let me just copy
Yes, sure.
the this much should be enough, I think, right? String operation, string reverse.
I will copy enter one here.
No, no, it's just the repeated. Should be enough. See, here is the first method, I mean string whatever, and this is the second method. All right.
Hmm.
Okay. So let me see where the question starts from. So basically, the first 4 lines are given, and then the example class, which means I need to delete all these things. All right. Copy the input Java. So look at the output. The reverse of the Java.
Java is Average.
So I'll copy the output also. Works. This much should be enough, right?
Yes.
Good. So we shall start as usual. Start main
Just
method.
main method is in line number 17. We
14
are
this.
creating, okay, 14, line number 14. It's
Go ahead.
taking an input argument of strings.
Mm-hmm.
So we are scanning it.
All right.
We are and we are creating in s as new string.
Huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
in line number 17, we're
Okay.
creating str object of
Mhm.
updated strings. So we'll check whether updated strings method is there, class is there or not.
No, it's not there.
It's not there. So
Mhm.
we'll create this first.
Yeah, I think see, create updated string class that extends string reverse. So probably this one, right?
String reverse, yeah. But we don't have string reverse also. So we'll
First,
first
we'll do
create
this.
string.
First, we'll do this.
Yeah.
All right. Class.
Class string reverse.
No, according to this, let's go with according to the main method. All right.
Okay. Class updated strings,
Right.
and it will not take okay, methods.
Now look at
Okay,
the question.
class is created. Okay. That extends, okay, extends string reverse. Okay. I want to it's having
Okay. In that case, we need to have the string reverse. Right.
yes, yeah.
Okay. I'm putting this, and now I'll put the string reverse method. I mean
Hmm.
class.
Class string reverse,
Mm-hmm.
and it extends string operations.
String operations.
Hmm. We come back to line number 11. Sorry, line number 13.
13. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's saying that it defines int vowel count method.
Hmm. Hey,
So
now that we have gone back to the string reverse, right? Shall we complete that string reverse and come back here?
Okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah, because all the places you're creating only one object, right? So
Hmm.
since you have gone to string reverse and you're reading here, right? Let's
Hmm.
finish that and come.
Yeah, it defines string reverse method
Okay.
only.
Yeah.
Hey Gokul,
Yeah.
yeah, can you send the default template of this code of this question in the WhatsApp?
Uh, just the question, right?
Just a question, right? Yeah, just this whole template of solution which the IITM provided.
Okay, mute yourself.
Okay, mute yourself.
There's an echo.
There's an echo.
Yeah. So I think you are asking this code alone, right?
Yeah, which you have copied from
Okay.
question. Okay.
Let me create a Word document. All right. I copy it there, then we shall use it. Hmm? All right. So this is week 4. So what we shall do is we shall have the questions and answers also. PPA 2. This is. I have pasted this. All right.
Okay.
This is question.
This question.
Okay. I don't know why it's
I should know
expired.
why.
Can you rejoin? Ash, can you rejoin?
Am I echoing?
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
still echoing.
It is.
Rejoin the meet. Yeah. This should help us, right? I mean, we can make use of this later also. Okay. So sorry for the trouble. I think that's all. Right here we are about to define something. Right.
Yeah, we need to define the method string reverse. The reverse method, public reverse,
Uh,
and
it's not reverse, no public string. Output.
yeah, that's what I say. Output is string. Yeah,
Hmm.
method is reverse.
All right.
Input is string s.
Okay. So what does this do? Reverse is the string which is passed as parameter and returns the reverse string.
Reverse. Yeah.
Okay. So how do we reverse the string?
Like we'll iterate through the last item from the last. We'll start or uh, like in Python, what we'll do, we'll take the first one and put in the end. We'll add it
Okay.
at
Yeah.
the
You
end.
tell me. I will type it. You tell me.
Like for how to iterate in a string in Java, like for I
Same.
in
Yeah. Same for int I equal to 0. Okay. I plus
int I equal to h I plus
yeah
plus
I less than I dot.
string s dot length
Sorry. What was that?
s
I dot
dot
length.
I less than s dot length
S.len.
Achha, okay. Here it is. It's right. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's not echoing. No problem. It's fine. You can talk.
s dot length I plus plus. Okay.
Right. So this is how you use for loop. Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
String s is equal to like s is equal to
Let's do one thing, bro.
um,
So
uh,
no, it should not be S. Let should be like let's call it as R. Okay, and let's define it as empty. Right. For this, we'll keep on adding it.
okay,
What do you say?
okay, okay, okay.
Coming from last. So if that is the case, then we shall
Will
reverse this.
I will yeah I is equal to s dot length.
It's not S dot length, right?
Yeah, s dot length plus
No,
one
because the S dot length minus one.
minus one minus one minus one
S dot length
minus
minus
one
one. Right.
I minus minus
I minus minus. Okay. When should it stop?
when it's zero when I is equal to zero. Yeah,
Hmm.
We
I min
can we can do one more thing like
Hmm.
we can when we are adding that reverse string we can do like for 0 to n minus 1 we will do R is equals to R name
I understand that.
mm,
Okay. So
div- uh,
yeah,
and care plus R.
correct. So what you are saying is that R equal to s dot char at I think.
I
See, there was this documentation which they were giving, right? So the most the main purpose of the document is nothing but you can search what is the case of this. I think the
no.
character is wrong here.
Carrot is right, but A is capital. A is
Exactly.
capital.
Uh, uh, SQL document, right? Oh, I mean, sorry. What is this Java documentation?
Java option.
Oracle Java.
Oracle. And I think we are following 11. And is this what it is? Can anyone send me the link?
Yeah,
Else,
okay, one.
I think this is what it looks like, right? So here we can look at search at carrot. Yeah. So we can go. We got this. See, carrot. Got it. So this is how I use the documentation. This is what the only purpose is. Carrot. Okay. R equal to plus R.
Sorry.
Is this how it should be? Will this
Like
work?
it's a carrot is string, no? So we should be, I think, in the inverted commas, like
No, no, no. I'm saying that R is this empty. So I
okay.
thought like we'll append it to the front. Whatever is
Yeah,
coming, we'll append it to the front.
okay, that's right. Yeah,
Is this correct?
yeah, it's correct.
Okay. I'm not sure though.
But
Hmm.
okay,
Tell.
I think this carrot I s dot carrot I it
Hmm.
should be in like inverted commas. I think so.
Okay. One second. No, that's not required. I'll show you.
Like this one, sum of x plus y is in. Okay, that's printing.
Let's do it here. All right. S equal to Java system.out.print. Let this print R. This should work. I think that's all right. Nothing else in this. Semicolons are missing. Mm-hmm. We need to define it. Hmm. We got the answer.
Yes.
Okay. So I think this is fine.
Hmm.
Okay. Any doubt, Aish?
Return.
No, no. There is one optimization you can do, but it will be headache for us.
Let's not do it.
Better we don't go.
So Java is just about
Yeah.
getting the oops optimizations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. String reverse method. So it reverses. This part is done. So since we were at this point, right? Update
Hmm.
that extends the string reverse class.
And defines int vowel count method. It
Hmm.
counts the vowels in the string which is
All right.
passed as parameter. Okay.
Hmm.
So will be method public int and vowel count
All right.
string as.
Same way, right? Mostly the same. I'll make this as int. Okay.
Equal to 0. Okay. So, count equal to 0.
Equal to 0. Mhm.
So count is equal to count plus 1.
That's okay. But we should check for vowel.
Achha, it's for vowel
Yeah.
count. Okay.
That means what
If
should we do?
we'll take another list.
Yeah. Okay. You want to do
We'll
what?
take we'll take a list.
Let's do one thing. Let's do similar way here. All right. Whatever we did, we'll do the same way. Okay. Another list. You want to take a list?
uh, like carrot, if we can write a condition like s dot carrot I is
Mm-hmm.
double oh sorry, in that list or not, list of vowels
Mm, you know.
Yeah, you can
a
create a
e i o u.
public list that consists of A and A E I O U.
Yeah, can't we do like this?
I think it should work.
Mm-hmm. So let's just print this and see. All right.
If if
If
if
if s dot yeah,
If
no,
sorry, if s dot char at I in AIOU.
count is equal to count plus one.
Yeah. Now do we have less equal to 1 here?
Hmm.
Expected closing bracket. What is happening here?
One bracket is okay.
Are the brackets properly closed? Unclosed character literal. Not a statement. Okay, we don't have a statement like this.
Hmm.
We don't have in operator. Also, we can check it.
wow, manually we can do it is equals to
Ha,
Double
A
equal to a
or
or
double equal to a,
or
or same way we need to do, right?
we can't use or in Java.
No, this is how you specify the or condition. But there should be another way. Okay, that's all.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we got the count as 2. But the thing is, it should also include capital and small letters. Okay, there should be a way. We are doing it in a crude way, but it's fine. As long as we get the answer, it's fine. We should also include the capital letters, right, guys?
Yes. Yes.
I think that's all right. So AEIOU, AEIOU. Let me run it again. We get the answer. So we should copy this, right? We don't need the R. From int count. That's all. If for method and the class should be closed, right? So these two things are done. Okay. Probably let's check. No public class found. Anything else you guys feel like we should do, guys? String R. Okay. See, exactly. String reverse is not abstract and does not override abstract method while counting string operations. So what should we put? Let's check. Cannot be.
Missing and statement.
Cha, okay, okay. One second. So missing the return statement, line number 14. Oh
Return
yeah,
R.
we did not return for this, right? Vowel count. I'll let you know what is happening. Okay. Or you can tell what happened.
They are asking at line number 14.
Yeah, 14 also we need to return R.
So, okay. That is returning. Good. Okay. So something I did, some abstract I did right. Here I
Hmm.
put abstract. Why? If I don't put this, what we get? We get an error. Why? Why is that error? Can someone tell me?
Abstract ab- abstract variable can only be abstracted in abstract method.
Abstract. Say, what did you say? Repeat.
Abstract variables can only be exist in abstract methods.
Okay. So we don't have any abstract variable. Just read the output. Read the output here. Uh,
String reverse is not abstract,
so the
and does
string
not
reverse is
override.
nothing but the class is not
Uh,
abstract. Hmm. Go ahead, Aditya. You
see,
got me.
just return, just type that the settlement method which is given in the abstract class
Repeat.
count in vowel count. Just mention it in the Eastern reverse.
What do you want? String reverse.
Like this.
Mm-hmm.
After return,
Which line?
after in the string reverse class,
In the
line
string
14.
line 14. What do you want me to do?
Just put the abstract in vowel count.
Abstracting
No
vowel.
complete integer.
Yeah.
Down this bracket.
Actually, that's not the
No
case. Huh?
line 14.
Yeah. Okay. After this method, you want me to put that abstract method, huh?
Yes, just define that one vowel count.
Yeah. Public in vowel
Integer vowel count,
without
and you
any
don't need to
yeah,
give this string that.
without any body, right?
Yeah, without that.
Yeah. This is good. This is another way to do that. It's returning something.
Remove the string s in the bracket.
Oh no, it is accepting. Yeah. We have to have the string s.
And that can be done.
It's asking for a return statement, right? See, error is like a missing return statement.
Yeah.
If we do that, we get the output. Okay, so this was another option. Very good. So, Aish and Abrar, what did you guys understand?
Like if you are extending an abstract method, all the classes, all the methods of that should be implemented in the child class.
Correct. Okay, or else you can say that uh, earlier I was doing right. I mentioned it as
Abs-
abstract. I made this class abstract. So now it is not required, right? So this is also abstract.
So, so abstract method or interface, both are like functionalities. Like if some methods are declared inside them, like
Correct.
in the abstract class or in the interfaces,
Mhm.
all those methods need to be declared inside the extended class or
Correct.
the main class. Matlab,
Yeah.
both have same property. Both have the same property, no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
By I mean non-default methods.
Huh. Yes. So, are you guys okay with this question? Uh, Abrar, are you okay with this? What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Right. So that's the takeaway here. Works. Mhm. So shall we move to the next question?
Yes.
Good. The PPA2 is a bigger one. Okay, I need some more time. And probably you might get one question like that. So what is this question? Okay, implement the code as instructed in the comments such that it satisfies the given test cases. Fine. Okay, see 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need to print the output as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be easy, I think. But okay, here they are implementing iterators. Okay, so here first, we have not seen iterators so far, right, guys?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so in this case, I'll just explain you about iterators, then I'll type it. So we got the output as per the requirement, right? We got the input and output. Works. So yeah, let's learn about iterators, but I want someone to help me out here. Mm. Ayush, can you help me here? Like as usual,
Yeah, yeah.
we'll go from the main method as usual. Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay. So we are creating the object of new of the sequence class.
Very good. Wait, let's go and see the sequence.
We are
Yeah.
we are giving the parameter 5
Huh. We're passing 5 as parameter. Very good.
constructor.
Now you go to the sequence class and see all the the variables, class variables declared. You just
Okay, so we have max limit, final max limit as 80,
correct.
and sequence iterator ITER as null.
Mm-hmm.
Both are private variables, and an I array,
Mm-hmm.
and
Integer
this
size.
one second.
One integer called size.
Okay,
Okay. So these many things, these many variables are initialized while creating the object also.
okay. And now we are going to the constructor of
Yeah,
sequence,
correct. Hey, these are also there.
which has a
This also we have.
okay. These are also the variables like ITR is equals to 0 and P is equals to 0.
Mm-hmm.
We will further see what will happen with these
Yeah.
variables.
Yeah.
And int I is passing through the sequence constructor,
Mm-hmm.
where this it is representing the size of the sequence, and an array of that is or getting created automatically by the
Okay, array
AI.
of size 5.
That is I array.
Let's say 5.
Size,
Array of size 5 is getting
yeah.
created. Yeah. So that is what is happening here also, right? So these many things have happened,
Mm,
right? I think that's all. So shall we go to the next slide?
till now,
Yeah, till now, correct.
yeah.
Hmm. Scanner class.
We are
Yeah.
actually we need to like we need to learn the syntax now in the for the exam.
Which syntax, bro? This one.
Yeah,
No, not necessary. Just like how you have
like
GRPS.
scanner.
Yeah, all the things. Just like how you have in GRPS.
Nahin, I think we need to implement the whole code there, not this way.
No, no, no,
The
no,
questions will not be of
no,
this way
no,
in
no,
this way.
no. Don't you have the previous term question papers? Did you see
Okay,
them?
okay.
Don't worry.
Okay, we will. I will
Same as
see. Okay,
GRPS. Same as GRPS and PPS. Alright.
okay.
So we'll go further. So what's happening here?
For I is equals to 0 to less than 5, we are incrementing I and adding it to the
Hmm.
S object.
Add to the whatever we are taking it
And
as input.
from the input.
Correct. Okay. So S object we are
So
calling
this
the.
object,
Go ahead.
so this object is an so this S object is a object of sequence
Very good.
which consists of multiple objects of S.
Multiple objects of.
Um, multiple objects of.
No, no, no.
So you tell me what.
So this S object we are calling. I mean, whatever we are giving input, we are passing it to add to method. So
Okay, we
basically
are
on add
passing
to.
the add to method of it.
Okay. So
So the sequence of that size has been created.
yeah, sequence of 5 has been created, right? So we are
And
adding
now the
element to
values
that.
are being inputted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go and
Okay.
see what the add to method is doing. Okay. So int I equal to 0, starting from 0, it is doing. I mean, basically 4 iterations, and it's taking. Sorry, not 4 iterations, 5 iterations. It's taking the input. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inputs. It's taking, and it's calling the add to method, right? Add to method is accepting lm. Yeah, it's an integer, right? We are accepting an integer, right? Here, Aish,
Yeah.
this is an integer. All right.
Okay. We are accepting integer and putting these values in add to method.
Add to, and this
So
dot
this is
I.
just
Go ahead.
what is p? P is equals to 0. Now we are incrementing p every time because we need to insert the at that index of
Correct.
the we need to insert the element at that index.
Correct. So we won't know which place it is, right?
Yeah.
So in Python, if you are saying one second, x equal to empty list, all right. So this will create an empty list. But in Java, how we are doing is basically uh, x array. I mean, like this is how we declare in Java, right? Basically, element
Yeah, is equals to new.
something like you'll mention that there are 5 elements which is going to be inside of the list, right? While creating itself, look at
Yeah.
this. Yeah, while creating itself, you'll be doing that. Look at this int array, right?
So this will be like if we are creating, if we want to create the index of 5 elements in the array. So in line number 11, we will do int array I array is equals to new of square bracket inside square bracket we will put 5.
You're asking if it is going to be of length 5. Is that what you're saying? Yeah,
No, for declaring a variable of length 5.
that's correct. Declaring an array of length 5.
Yeah. Okay. So please remove in line number 11 the equals to sign and we will go further.
Line number 11, what?
Remove that equals to sign
Okay.
which we just put.
Yeah.
We will go now. We will go further.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are just trying to keep the track of it. Okay, which element, which position we are inserting, nothing else. Hence, why
Yeah.
that is the reason why we are adding it. All right.
Okay.
Good. So we added basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to this, right? To the I array. Right now, I array consists of 5 elements. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. After the follow up, I'm talking about. Got it now?
Yeah. Now we are creating the object of instruct iterator class. And no, I think we are not creating the object of iterator class. We are creating the object. We are calling the method get iterator of the previous class which we have generated from sequence.
So
So now we are creating the object variable for get iterator method.
correct. Okay. So
We will go to get iterator method
correct.
now.
There is no get iterator method. You cannot. Okay, we have
There
one.
is
It's return new sequence iterator.
yeah.
Okay, and okay. So once again, I
This
want
is just to create an empty sequence, new sequence object.
so we have the get iterator method inside of the sequence class, right? And it is returning sequence. It's returning an object of sequence iterator.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So which means iterator I equal to new sequence iterator, right? Aish,
Yeah.
good.
We will go to the sequence iterator class.
Now let's go and see the new sequence iterator method. Yeah. So we have the class. No, not this. Where is the sequence iterator? Yeah, here it is. Okay.
Okay.
Talk. So sequence iterator
So
is
now it will implement iterator interface.
So interface iterator.
Okay.
So which means it has boolean and boolean has next and object get next. So these two methods also has to
These
be
two
returned.
functions must be there.
Yeah, that's right. Has next and get next are there, right?
Okay.
Following. So far,
Is it necessary to write override?
interface, no, it's not required to do the override.
It already means no. It is just for our reference.
Yeah, that's right. It's just for our reference. Okay. I was just looking at what was the question. Go ahead. So I'll make comment this and run and show you. then it might be clear, right? See, it's okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So where were we? Yeah. New sequence iterator. We are in the sequence iterator, right? It was implementing iterator, and we saw that has next and get next has been implemented, right?
Okay, and the constructor is being called in where the index value is -1.
Yeah, we are setting the index value as -1. Good. Okay. So this much is happening in this line number 59. So let's go to line number 60.
Okay.
What is happening?
Okay. So while this iterator new object which we have created of sequence iterator class
Mm-hmm. Has next method.
has a method has next method.
Okay. So has next is here. I is the object. So I is nothing but the iterator.
Okay.
Okay. So
So
go ahead.
ITR is what is ITR?
ITR. Let's check that. Here. This is here, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It is just now 0.
Yeah, you can
So
also.
iterator is now is equals to it is like index value.
Mhm.
So now index is equals to 0 or iterator value is equals to 0 and it is now less than 0.
Mhm.
So it is now true.
Mhm.
So size is
I think
we have
I think
given
I
default
think
size.
we can put this iterator inside also, right? Required to put outside. You can put like this, right, inside the class.
Yeah.
Just checking. Yeah, see, it's working. So now this makes sense, right?
Yeah.
See, we have the iterator outside. So and
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
huh?
So now the size of the iterator is less than size. No, the value of iterator is less than size. So
Yeah,
what is size? Can you go back and see what was size?
0 initially. So I think these.
No, we have declared size equals to 5 already
Uh,
while calling the constructor of sequence.
Acha, okay. Mm-hmm. Fine. Yeah. Okay.
So now the value of iterator is less than the size, that is 5.
Mm-hmm.
It will return true. So
Well,
it has a next value.
it's just telling
We
that.
will go back to the
Yeah, it's
main
just
class.
telling if it is having next or not. Nothing else. The iterator value
Yeah,
is
yeah.
less than
We
the
will
size.
go to the main class.
Yeah. So you got this, right?
Yeah, yeah. Go to the main class,
All right.
main method.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now while this has a next value, we will print that next value
Mm-hmm.
simply.
So get next is also fine, right?
And this,
Huh.
yeah, yeah. It is just the getter setter method.
Yep. So this.
Yeah, matlab those accessor and mutator methods.
Which one? Huh. What did you say? Repeat.
Ac- Accessor and mutator methods.
Okay.
So these terminologies these are just jargons that are declared.
Okay.
There's no any proper word like mutator or accessor method.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I don't the question. I don't have question for this. So what do you guys tell? Shall we delete all these things and write it again from scratch, as per the main method? What do you guys suggest?
I think this was pretty easy. We have a lot to do
Yeah,
ahead.
we'll go to next week. Google, I think so.
Okay. So are you saying that we'll move to the next week?
Yes, yes.
All right. So yeah.
No.
Uh,
PPA2 is really hard. Like
yeah, that's
I
really
find it
hard.
hard.
That's really hard. So I'll tell you that we shall do it after week 5. Why I'm saying is that this
Is there
alone.
any correction of this question in week 5?
I don't know. See, this is nothing. Just like how we did the last 2 questions, right? For the GRPA and PPA.
Okay, we can go to week 5 now.
Yeah.
If everyone.
Once again, I'll tell you the graded assignment. Do you remember this master counter, cabin counter? How it was happening? It was going from here to there and there to here, right? Callback functions.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is how it is. There you are going to implement it. So it's not like I don't want to tell it to you. This is also the same concept. Okay, so there we have the empty cabin. Once the cabin is full, you're going, what, you're creating a new cabin, right?
Okay, but the confusion was to me like, what is this uh, singleton behavior?
That's why I'll tell you once we finish week 5, or else week 5
Okay, okay.
we will be like half only completing. So if we start it now, week 5
No,
is
no,
not
we
so hard.
should complete week 5.
Yeah, we'll complete week 5, including the programming. We'll come back to this. All right.
Okay,
So probably this question will be there in the challenge question, which they are saying giving, right? So that's how it is going to be. Don't worry. We'll go ahead.
okay.
Hmm? Okay. So here, this is important. Literally, this is important. This week is a little bit important. So let's go with the practice assignment. Hey, give me a second, guys. I'll just turn on the light and come. Okay. Good. So yeah, Ish. Okay. Um, I think Aditya might. Okay, Aditya is also available. Okay. So same old thing. So from week 5 onwards, we'll get more and more. Uh, questions will be larger. Okay. So the question is identify the appropriate option to fill in the blank line one such that the output is printer prints and monitor displays. Everyone got the question here? Yeah, Ayush?
Yeah.
So you are doing practice assignment.
Yeah, practice assignment. Hey, without
After that,
understanding the concepts,
programming
we can't
questions.
directly go to the programming, Aditya.
Okay.
Okay, and so these concepts are a little bit, trickier, and probably you guys know it already mostly. Okay, but still, I wanted to go this way so that you have enough practice to do the programming part. So that programming part you can easily understand it. Tomorrow we have the exam now, so we need more practice. Okay, Ash, I want you to explain the code here. All right, I'll just copy the outputs. Okay.
Okay.
These are the required output. Go ahead, Ash. Start from the main method as usual.
Yeah, this main method we are creating the object of output list,
Mm-hmm.
and while okay,
No,
we will
output
go to
list.
the output list.
Hmm.
It implements the
Iterable.
iterable interface.
So,
So this iterable interface has two functions: has next, get next,
okay.
which need to be there in the output list also.
Hmm. Is it
So
there,
these
right?
are there in here.
Hmm.
Yeah, these are here also available.
Hmm.
Now, this has next method is like, we will first see the variables of the output list.
One second, one second.
Like there are few variables.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry. Repeat what did you
So
say?
we have few variables. So we will first see the whatever the all variables available in the output list class.
Actually, that is what you are supposed to do. Okay. Before going to the constructor itself, you should look at the variables. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh. Go ahead.
So these variables are max limit is equals to 2. This is the final variable in private. All the variables are private, and another variable index, and the another variable object array, O array,
Mm-hmm. Object array.
which
Basically,
consists
object
of
array. OARR. Okay.
two values. That is, first value is new object of printer, and another value is object of monitor.
So we need to go to them also because we are
Yeah,
creating the objects, right?
these are getting initiated.
Huh. So since we are creating the objects. No, we are creating the objects. That means we need to go to the printer class and see what is there.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So it extends output device class, which is an abstract class, and which has a method output which need to be there in the printer class also.
Hmm.
So printer class has an method output which prints the printer prints.
Okay,
Which just print the printer prints.
correct.
Same is the monitor. Same is with the monitor class.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar to that, but it prints monitor displays.
Okay, good. Tell me.
I think we need not. We are enough here.
Yeah.
We can go back.
So we are here at the output list, and the index was set to -1, right?
Yeah.
These many things are here. Now, what's going to happen? Yeah, while list dot has next. So now we need to implement so that it prints this two part. So tell me. So list is a output list object, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and mhm. So has next is nothing but index less than or less than max limit -1. Okay, so what is the index?
-1.
Yeah, we have the index -1, correct, and the max limit is set to 2, but max limit -1 is 1, right? So -1 is less than 1 at this line.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if -1 is less than 1, this is returning true. That means has next is returning
Yeah.
true. We are entering inside the while loop.
Okay.
Now we are supposed to get this as output, right? These two lines are the output that is required. Can you tell me what is the output? What is the line that I should do so that I would get the printer print?
We should go to get next. We should print the get next. We should call the get next method.
Okay, how do I do that?
So any create any variable and put those values as get next method. Call their get next method.
Okay, list dot get next. Okay, once again I'll go inside. There's this sound. Ah, being near a temple
Oh, nice.
and in India. All right.
Mm,
Hope my voice is clear. All right. So
yes,
so we are calling the get next, but what is the type of that? What will get next return?
it will return an object.
Very good. So I need to write object, right?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
and index is getting incremented to 1, no, to 0.
Yeah. Now index will be 0, right? After we are getting the method,
Yeah.
index is 0, and it is returning O array of index. O array of index is 0.
So that is printer. We are calling the object of printer. We
Very
are
good.
returning the object of printer class.
Mhm. Yeah, that's correct. So this is the object of the printer class, which will be like new printer, and it is converted to object, right? Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but we need to convert it back to, you know, the the type which where it now does it have the output? I mean, can you call output for that object of object class? You get my point?
I think when we are calling the get next method,
Correct.
so it is getting incremented, and the value of where is this. Okay. Okay. Now okay. So this object is getting created of printer class. Now we need to call this object to get those methods printed.
Yeah.
So we need to print where dot output.
So my question is where dot output is fine. Okay. So if we do this where dot output, you're right, it will print it. Okay. I mean, it is supposed to print it. But this is of type what? Object class. Whatever is
So
getting
this
printed.
must be of. So this must be of. Uh, Please go above. What is that class? Printer class.
Okay. So if you are making it as printer, okay, that's fine. So what you are saying is printer. Okay.
No, no, I think it should not be of printer class because in next we want monitor class.
So what is common for both?
So output device.
Very good. So you can convert it to of type output device, right? And output device also
Yeah.
has this method output.
Yeah.
Okay. So output device. So this also we need to convert it, right? Hello. Yeah.
Okay.
So this also we need to convert. So I converted it. Got it now? What I'm saying? Because this is of object type.
So when we have converted it already, so we need not declare where before we need not okay, we need that to be okay. When we are declaring a variable, we
Mm-hmm.
need to mention the data type also.
Correct.
Okay, I got it. We
And
need both output devices.
yeah.
Both we need to get output devices in both the positions.
Mm-hmm. So this is my biggest trouble. I always forget this semicolon.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Should be declared. Okay, that's file. I mean public. I think so. All the public I need to know. Abrar, are you here already? Abrar, Aditya. Aditya, until what
Yes,
time?
yes.
Aditya, until what time we can talk? So I can make sure that you also are here following. See,
Hmm.
Ayush, you got it, na? Ayush.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what if I don't put this? What if I don't put that? So will it run?
Yeah, I think it will get converted to output device automatically, I think.
No. Object cannot be converted to output device. See, right hand side is the parent class, right? Parent cannot be converted to child explicitly, but you can do this type. So you can do the other part. Like this, you have to do.
So here also we are converting that क्या कहते हैं child class to parent class. That is completely fine.
Yeah,
That because that list dot get next method will return an object of printer class or monitor class, which
correct.
both of them are child classes.
Huh,
So we can convert child classes to parent class. This is okay.
correct. Good.
So
Hmm.
in there also we can convert also. In
Um,
line number 40, it is getting automatically converted from child to parent only, no? Output device.
if I don't put like this, I mean, what am I saying? If I
Yeah,
put this bracket or not?
not put this.
If I don't put this, it will say an error because
Why?
left
Like,
hand side is the parent class. Okay, right
okay.
hand side
No,
is
this is a child class. No,
bro.
left hand side is a child class, no?
No, object is the supermost parent, right? Bro, this is returning
Okay,
list dot
object
get next
of
is object.
list mean that is creating the object of printer class, no?
Which has been again converted to object.
Which has been referenced to the parent class first.
Huh. So supermost
Are you
parent.
talking like this? Okay, okay. It will go to the supervised parent only.
Huh.
Okay, okay.
So
So parent class is getting converted to parent only now.
parent class is
This should be
converting to
okay.
the supermost parent. Or else you can
Okay.
say like I mean you kind of understanding something, right? Where is the
So we
confusion?
just need both of them.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So I'll tell you what is happening there. Don't worry. You don't need to get confused.
Are we getting answer?
Yeah, yeah, we are getting answer. Look at this. Bro, you got the answer. See,
What was the previous error which we were getting?
if we delete this, huh?
No, no, no. Before that also, we were getting an error.
No, we are not getting error.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. See, if we delete this only, we'll get error. If I delete that, it will say that see object cannot be converted to output device because object is originally it is parent. Okay,
Okay.
and you can't assign it to a child. So object. So let's call these as assignments. What do you say? Instead of conversions, let's call it as assignments. Okay. So if you're
Okay.
putting it into bracket, it's called conversion. Okay.
Okay.
If you don't put it into bracket and here, okay, wait, I'll just show it here.
So that is just assignment.
Class A. Okay.
So we just need to pale first convert, then assign. Okay, got it.
That's correct. You got the point perfectly. So if you are creating objects,
So bro, we can go ahead. Like we
you
don't
got
have
it
much
right.
time.
Got it right.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone else? Like Aditya, Abrar,
Yeah.
are you fine with this question? Were you able to understand
Yeah.
what was happening?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. So we got the answer. And look at this. So list dot get next, and as we are converted to output device and output. So come here. So tell me now, Aish, which option?
I think C.
Good. Let's check that. I told you now the questions will be getting bigger and bigger. But conceptually, you're understanding right at the end. See, we got the answer, correct answer. Aish, okay?
Yeah, I am feeling happy.
Good. Okay. So next question goes to Aditya. You want to take this?
Yeah.
Good. So we have something like this, and I'll print it here. Okay, Aditya, go ahead. Start from main method as usual.
So in the main, it is given example number, creating a number,
Okay. So
and
once again, I
using the
want
number class.
good. Once again, I will tell that. So what this means is that uh, Aish or Abrar, have you seen this type of things? These are called as generics.
Um,
Abrar, what did you say?
no, I don't know actually what.
Okay. So these are called as generics. Okay.
Okay.
Means we are this object, whatever this object is getting created, okay, it is an object of number. It will accept only number, not integers.
Only number, not integer. Okay.
Correct. Only number, not integer. See, look at this. This will take only double, not even integer. I mean, sorry, I meant only number, not strings. I'm sorry, Abrar, I confused you.
Yeah, integer and number same.
Yeah, integers are also number, right? Float also number, double also is
Mm.
number. So
Yeah.
here it accepts only double. We cannot pass an integer to this.
Mm.
That's all it is about. Okay, we are explicitly saying that if you're creating an object, and you have to make sure that you pass a number here, and you have to make sure that you pass a double here.
Okay.
Okay, now it is fine. Okay, so here we are passing number, and we are creating an object of example class.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Aditya, go ahead.
The next double, and then it is copy in N to E, right?
No.
And
Wait. No. You should not go there. So when you're creating this object, you should come to the class now and see what is happening.
yes, yes,
Yeah. So,
and
so
then
since we have put this angular brackets and put like this, so we also have to put like this generic.
yeah,
Abrar,
generally,
followed what I'm
Okay.
saying? If you're
Follow.
putting an
Follow.
arrow while creating the object, you also
Mm.
have to put just like how we have put new example arrow mark, right? So
Okay.
again, new example arrow mark. Got it? The angular bracket generic.
Got it.
Hmm. So TS TOB, what is this? I don't know. So okay. So whatever type you are
object
getting,
defined,
yeah, Aditya, go ahead.
just an object defined instance.
Uh, yeah. So that OB is of type T. So it can
Yeah,
be double or it can be number.
yes,
Uh, Following what I'm saying,
yeah,
Abrar?
Once again, come back.
Yeah. Earlier, if you remember, we used to give string, one second. Either we'll put point P or string S. or we'll put
Hmm.
int x, something like that. This is how we used to do it, right? Or
Yes, yeah.
employee e. So
Okay.
we'll declare it based on the classes type, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Now when the type is gonna change, so now this is like a variable. This t is also a
Okay.
variable.
Hmm.
Ob is also variable and its type is also variable.
Okay.
Okay, it varies according to the class that you're creating. I mean, object that you're creating. So for the first
Okay.
object, the t is number.
Hmm.
For the second
Yes.
object, the t is what?
Double.
Good. So you following what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, and see, even in the constructor, you have example tx. So this t is generic. So whatever t you're passing, that t will take. Got it?
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Good. So this dot x, everything is happening. So for the for n, the object number ob is going to take 100, right? And this
Okay.
t is going to be number.
Hmm.
You following what I'm saying?
Understood. Now understood.
Great. Okay. Ayush, following?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Aditya. So for we have it for n and we have it for e, right? For e also it will be of double type. Okay. Now we are putting n equal to e. Okay.
Yeah.
So for n we are converting. I mean we are referring to e. So n is of number type, e is of double type. So let's print this and see. Mhm. So incompatible type example double
Yeah.
cannot be converted to example number. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are specifying that it has to be of type number. So this is something which you are getting, guys. Like you need to see this, boys. Abrar?
Yes. 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 Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
this is
number and it's double. We can't
yeah, we
convert
cannot
it.
assign it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll tell you how it has been. So yeah, this is on the left hand side, right? So and we are putting this on the right hand side. So I'll show you. So this is what has happened. Right? You're trying to do. Okay, both are of objects of example class, but the generic. So this is what we call as generics. Okay,
Okay.
so the generic type is different.
Hmm.
So which we cannot do. Okay, so this will throw an error and end dot. So yeah, basically it won't happen, right? So we'll come back here. Is it a compile time error or runtime error? It's a compile time error. Compiling itself, it will come up. Guys, do you guys know what is a compile time error and runtime error? You would have studied in week one.
Yeah.
Compile time is the syntax error and the runtime error is the logic error.
So now tell me, is this a compiler error or runtime error?
Compile
It
time.
is a compile error.
Why? Where is the syntax problem?
N is equal to E.
Hmm. Exactly. So it's not syntax. It's not syntax alone. It's also the logical. I mean, no, logical in the sense, compatibility. Compiler is nothing but it's just checking the compatibility, right?
Yeah, compatibility also. Like we cannot put the like if we have declared int 5, int variable a,
Hmm.
then we cannot assign here float values, no?
Correct. Correct. Okay. So I think that's okay for you guys. That's not a problem now, right? So we got the compile time error. Adya, you're also fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we'll move forward, and I think this here itself we can see. Just small question, right? Who wanna take this? Aditya, brother, you take this now,
Yeah.
as usual. Yeah.
Uh,
The question is,
yeah. Create. Consider the following. Okay. Suitable for line one.
hmm,
Okay. Like we are having an object one of
okay,
a new type of show.
mm-hmm,
Okay. So show is like it's having a method
mm-hmm,
public generic void display.
Hmm.
and it's an array of elements,
Yeah, array of generic
type
elements.
generic
Hmm.
elements. Yeah. For t element in elements,
Mhm.
system dot out print element. Okay.
Hmm.
For each element, it will print the element. Okay.
Correct.
System dot out dot print ln. Okay.
Mhm.
Then it will go to new line.
Correct.
Yeah. Then what we are doing is like first
Go ahead.
object
Go ahead.
one dot
Hmm.
object one dot display of arr one.
Correct.
Like object one dot display object one we have created. Okay.
Mhm.
Display, we don't have display, I think. Okay, we have display. Okay, display of arr of one.
Hmm. So
Okay, I
basically,
don't
we
know.
are taking something here which is ARR. That thing you can
Yeah,
understand,
arr
right?
one. Yeah.
So which is an array. So if you see the options, integer array, string array, int array, and double array, right?
Hmm.
Uh, okay. So the point here is when you are putting generics, okay, when you are putting
Hmm.
generics, so the arrays or whatever it is, okay, whatever it is, it has to be in a capital letter. Repeat what I told. The
We
type
are
of,
taking
go ahead.
if you are taking generics, it should be in a capital letter.
Correct. So that we have capital. It should be capital integer or capital double. Got my point. Capital D double, capital I
Sure.
integer. String is basically the same. I'll tell you what this is called as wrapper class.
Sure.
Okay. So what a
Hmm.
wrapper class is? Does anyone know? Like integer.
Yeah, wrapper class is like we have an original data type, some data type like int string,
Correct.
and we are overriding that data type,
Mhm.
matlab overriding the class of the data type.
Mhm.
By creating our own.
Like we are creating the yeah, we are creating our own class of that data type and want our customized methods.
So something like this. Uh, you understood? So for this class, so it is a basic data type, right? So for that we are writing a wrapper class, and that's how so as I told you just now, it should be in the wrapper class. So tell me the options that is correct here. Abrar,
Yeah, string arr one,
good. And
integer arr.
the first option, right?
First option.
Hmm. So got the difference?
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. So that is the answer. And let's also explore this code. Okay. So I'll just take one thing. Let's explore more about the generic. I'm just gonna copy paste this there. Then since this generic topics is new for us, right? So we need to get used to this. For now, you guys are okay with interfaces and abstract, right? And those things.
Yes. Yeah.
Hmm. Fine. So this is what it is, and I'll delete this public. So let's run this and see. So this is what is happening. So display is basically running a for loop and doing it for all the elements, and it's doing it, printing the elements. Fine. So we are talking about this. Why I took it here is like we are talking about this. So look at the function. If you have a function like this, and if I'm asking you the question to print all the elements which are present in the integer array, and how do we write a function for that? So that's the question which we wanted to look at right now. Okay. Yeah. So look at this. What it is saying. Public. So we have the generic generic type that you're going to accept. Okay.
Hmm.
Then you have the void. So what was in the previous question? Was it the same? Okay, these were just the constructors. So again, public, this part, and it is returning OB. And what is this? Okay, there is some problem with this question, I think, right, guys? Okay, it's returning of type T, I think. Is this return type? I don't know. Let's ignore it for now. Okay, because this question, anyhow, it's a compilation error. Let's go forward. Coming back here. Yeah, bro. What is happening here? Okay, I think Abrar is on a call. Are you sure here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So rest of things are same. We just need to put this, uh, this two part. I think it's
Generic.
generics. The generics you should be doing it. Got it?
Okay, so like we can't put the normal variables like normal int array, integer array.
Uh, where?
Like we have declared in the line number 12, but we have declared a capital integer array.
No, we can't do like that.
Why?
That's why this is generic. No, we have put, Okay, wait a minute. Are you asking like integer array? Why can't we put like this? What your question is?
Yeah, yeah.
We should be able to put that. I don't know. I'll check it. I didn't try it. Hmm. So we are saying t, right, for t. So then I need to put capital integer here.
That is a basic question. So, bro, that is not asking. That is the simple which we have learned from bachpan, like from child.
Yeah, you
There
got
is
it now?
nothing new in this.
So
But I was asking generic. Why in generic? Why we have used cap? Okay, let's just go ahead. I will ask if any doubt come later.
okay. So why did we put generic? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll tell you why. So I have one more array. Okay. Here we are. So if we have this array, and if I put, the integer as you told, right?
Yeah.
If I put integer,
So, so we need to like when we are giving in when we are giving input values in the object class, then we need to declare that what kind of input values we can give. This is what generic is.
hmm,
What kind of values, what data type of values we can put in the object parameter.
I don't understand. But
So like when we are giving parameter to the object, when we are providing parameter to the object, we are defining the data type of it. It is just that no,
which line you're telling, bro? Please tell me that.
no, here we are not done yet.
Hmm. See, why I'm saying why this is important is that, see, integer array is also an array, right? And this 13th line, right? This is also a string array, correct? And if you want to call this function, if it is supposed to be applicable for both the data types, okay, or else you have to write it two times, right? So first one you will say int array, right? So you will say int array of like this. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So then for the first one, this
yeah.
this method will be acceptable only for integer type, right? So this method you can't
Okay,
access it using the string data type, right? So or else
okay,
if you are putting, or else that's what the code will be, too much code duplicacy, repetition.
okay,
To avoid
okay,
this,
okay.
to avoid that, you use generics. So generics will reduce that thing. So for these two types, you can use make use of the generics. So if see for the string data type also, it is accepting, okay, and for this also it will accept. You saw, right?
Yeah, to reduce the redundancy. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
to reduce the redundancy. Got it?
Yeah, this is the main motto. Got it.
Yeah, yeah, good. Hmm. Abrar, okay? Aditya, okay? Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is also another interesting question. So this question is about getting the output.
Yeah, this one is like similar to the previous week, so I think so. No?
Yeah, yeah, but this is using generics.
I don't have generic in this, I think so.
See?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Who is gonna do this now? Who is supposed to do now? This question. Aditya, did you do this? Aditya, are you here still?
No,
Okay.
Aditya is not there. Yeah,
Okay. So who else is here?
yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, fine. So Ayush, I think you took the previous question, huh? Abdur, who took the previous question?
Yeah. Abrar, you go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Who's
In
who's
line
to
number
do it?
myself. Yeah.
Okay, Abdur, go ahead.
In line number 36, we are creating a new object of HOD type.
Of
So
HOD.
you go to of HOD, you go to HOD.
Mm-hmm.
So HOD extends faculty.
Good.
We are having faculty over here.
I'm going to faculty.
So it's having some variables, name, department, and
Mm-hmm.
it's having a method public string get name, and it will return the name.
Yeah.
So and it's having other method like public string get department, it will return the department.
Mm-hmm.
So it's having a constructor public faculty
Mm.
string name. If you're passing string name and department, it's this dot name equal to name and this dot
Good.
department equal to department.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's having another method toString.
Mm-hmm.
It will return faculty name is equal to name.
This
Okay.
two string, right? We saw it in the last week also.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
is the use of two string? Right.
Okay. Okay. This one. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
So okay, this one is done.
Yeah.
We'll go to HOD.
Mm-hmm.
So HOD is having one with the public HOD. It's having a super construction name and department. Okay.
Mm.
Then public string toString. So overriding the method in
So actually,
class
once
method.
again, so what you need to do is like, so when you're creating the object, you can tell us like, okay, this object is getting created. So we go to the
Okay.
HOD class, it extends faculty, and the
Hmm.
faculty has like these instance variables. We are not creating an object of faculty, right?
Hmm.
So we saw that faculty is there, and then you can come back to this point, like it's creating the object, right? So it's creating the
Okay.
object,
Okay.
and it's calling what?
Name and department.
Yeah, it's calling the super constructor.
Super construction. Yeah.
Good. So super constructor is this part, right? And we are
Hmm.
assigning name and department to
Okay.
name and department.
And department to it. Okay.
Yeah. So Johnny name and the CSE is the department.
Department. Okay.
So Jock triple E and Nelson
Same thing.
C. Right.
Hmm.
So all these things, all these three objects are getting created.
Okay.
You don't
I
need to
think
explore the whole code, okay? Like if you go with the flow, then you'll understand. That's how you should go.
okay.
Do you understand? I mean, do I make sense or you want
Yeah,
to go?
yes, yes. Yeah, I understood. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we have created the three objects, right? And what is
Okay.
happening here in the line 39?
We are creating an array of objects.
Array of what objects? HOD type.
HOD type objects.
Yeah. So all these three objects are getting pushed into 1, 2, and 3.
HOD. Yeah.
Then
Then we are creating a new members object of faculty type.
mhm.
So faculty type, we are the size is 2.
Mm.
Okay. So after that, like line number 41, we are
Mhm.
copy array objects dot copy of HOD members. So
Okay.
we are calling the copy method on copy array objects.
See, so this main method is also inside the copy array objects class. So you can directly call it, right?
Hmm.
Mhm. And we have the copy
So
method. Go ahead.
is the copy method.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. We are having this copy method.
Mhm.
So in this, like we are passing a SR string array or an array of type S and type P.
Hmm.
So
So do you okay? This line is kind of little tricky, not so tricky actually. So you got the static. Why we are putting static here, right?
okay, we can call directly method.
Huh? Because it's inside the class, right?
Hmm.
That's what is happening, right? So your class
Okay,
dot copy.
directly we can copy without creating an object. Directly you can call that class.
Yes. So that is what is happening. Are you able to see this? From
Yes.
the we are calling the class method and putting the copy. I mean class and copy, right? So what is happening here is basically in the copy function you are passing two the two parameters HOD and members,
Hmm.
right? HOD is the the child class and members is the parent class.
Hmm.
Yes or no?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Do we have like see members is the is of type faculty,
Hmm.
which is the parent, and HOD is of type HOD,
Yeah.
which is the child class.
Child class.
Okay. Okay. So now we are causing this function is like generic function, right? So S array source and T array target. And how we should write the generic is nothing but we are simply telling them that so S is extending T and this so S is going to be the child and T is going to be the parent.
Okay.
See, got the point?
S extends T and comma T. So S is like child class, it's extending T,
Hmm.
and T is parent class. Okay.
Hmm. Got the point?
Yeah.
Good. So that's all, nothing else. So you're calling the copy function. What is the copy function doing?
Int I limit, we are having two variables.
Hmm.
Limit is like math dot minimum of src dot length and target length. So of these two arrays, one is of length 2, one is of length 3.
Very good.
So it will take 2.
Hmm.
So I is equal to 0, I less than 2, I plus plus. So it
Correct.
will go from 0, 1.
Hmm.
So target of 0 is src of 0. So src of 0 is like
So what is target of I?
target of I. This is target of
Members.
members of I. Yeah,
Okay, members of 0
members of 0.
equal to source of I. What is source?
HOD of
Yeah, HOD of 0. HOD of 0
0.
is the HOD
Johnny
object Johnny CSC.
CSC. Okay.
Okay, so this is getting
So
installed into the target.
yeah,
We are assigning
Johnny CSC and Jog triple E will get added to this.
correct.
So
Okay.
then then members of I. We are printing members of I. Members of I is like a Johnny CSC and Jog triple E.
And this is how it is gonna print.
Faculty name Johnny and department CSC.
Hmm.
Faculty name Jog and department triple E. That's
Let's check that. Oh, sorry, this public. See, got it?
yes.
Both are HOD.
That's all.
I mean, this is happening because of the two string overriding.
Hmm.
Yeah. And
Actually, can we go from 41 again, like line number 41?
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, yes, you take it.
Yeah, yeah. We are creating the so this is copy array object dot copy. So where is copy array object? Okay, this is a class which we are. I think this should be static class, no? When we are calling directly.
Method is static method,
Method
not
is
class.
static.
We're
So
not
class should be static or method.
method should be static.
Okay, all the methods of that class should be static in order to call
Not
the class
all the
directly.
yeah, not all the methods. If you're calling a method using static, then you can got the point. If the method is
Okay,
static, you
okay,
can call
got it, got
using
it.
the class method, class dot method.
Okay, okay. So we are calling here method copy method,
Hmm?
which is static. We can directly call via class name,
Correct.
and we are putting the parameters HOD and
Hmm?
members. So the where is copy class? Okay, copy class has two parameters, generic parameters.
Hmm.
That is static. One second. Public static generic S extends T generic T void copy. I don't
I would
understand
say,
that syntax.
yeah, I would say that for generics, first you just normally write like how we used to do. So it's public static void copy method. Okay, and then you do these two things. Okay, so S array and T array, two parameters you are passing, right? And two things are of different types. Yes or no?
Okay.
Yeah. So S array of HOD and S array of the T array of faculties or members.
I still don't understand that greater than no less than S extends T less than T
because
void copy. This
because the first array is HOD, right? And HOD is
okay.
extending faculty, right? If you see the type HOD
Okay.
is extending faculty.
Okay.
So S is extending T, and T is the parent. I mean the parent class, and S extends T is the child class.
Actually, in line number, you see in line number 40, Members is of faculty type, and HOD is of HOD type.
Okay.
Okay? In line number 41, we are passing HOD and members to this.
Okay.
Okay, this
So these are
HOD,
two different classes which
yeah,
are getting passes, objects which are getting passed.
which are
Correct.
getting
No,
passed.
no,
But
variable,
HOD, but
variable.
HOD, uh, but
These
HOD,
are
see,
two different variables.
yeah, two different variables you are passing to this in line number 41. But HOD is of HOD is of faculty, sorry, HOD
HOD
is
type.
extending faculty HOD type, and members is of faculty type.
Okay.
But since members is faculty and HOD is HOD type, HOD is extending faculty in line number 19 now.
Okay.
So the same thing, S extends T means HOD extends faculty.
Okay.
Understood?
So for HOD, we have used HOD extends faculty.
Faculty.
Okay.
And members
To
is already
represent.
faculty type, so we are adding T.
Okay.
Works? Followed?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's all. Nothing else. This is just another for loop for the members. After the copy of the things, after the copying, we are just looping through it and printing out the members. Nothing else. Right. So I just
Okay.
wanted to check if we don't put this. Okay. If we don't put that, okay, what's gonna happen? What is it saying? Incompatible types. S cannot be converted to type T. Huh. At this point, it is causing some trouble. Do you guys remember the previous one where we were trying to, the number uh, and the double?
Hmm.
Second question, right? It was not able to, you know, uh,
N
this
equal to E1.
exactly n equal to e, number equal to e. It was not able to do because they were not anywhere related,
Same type.
or
Yes.
So here this is how we have to do. So if we do that, then it will become compatible. Extends t. Okay. Somewhat are you guys okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this week is a little bit tricky. Okay, but still, it can be it is manageable. Everyone will get confused in these part. After this is nothing else, just some arrays and nothing sets and everything. Okay. So the question is again, uh, choose the correct option regarding. So what is the output? That's the question here. Aish, I think you can take this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to line number 24, where the main method is written.
Correct.
So
Go ahead.
we will create the object of example class where the generics are where it is of generic, matlab where we have given generics,
Mm-hmm.
and there we have created parameterized object of B class.
Okay. So that means what is first thing that is going to happen? First, object B class. I mean, object of class B is getting done, right? We are creating this part.
Created.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. So what is here? So we go to class
So
B.
there is no constructor. There is no constructor. We need not to go ahead anyway.
Yeah. So we just I'm just checking implements X, and X is having a display method, and we have expanded the display method.
Yeah. This need to be checked. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so far so good, nothing else, right? So then we are calling the generic function. We are creating a generic object of example type,
Yeah.
right? So let's see what is
So
happening.
we will go to a class example.
Correct.
So this has to be same variable, no? Like why it is T,
T extends A.
it should be B, no?
Sorry.
It should be B, no?
That's correct. And if you see, B is extending A and implementing X, right? B is
Here I am
extending
getting
A.
confused.
Bro, B is extending A and implementing X. Am I right or no? Wrong?
So here generic is B, and B is some class. In line number 25, come back again.
Yeah.
Then we are writing uh, greater than, less than, in between B. B,
B. Okay. B is gonna take this
so,
T. B is getting replaced by T. Okay. So now you can
okay.
rewrite this. B, which is extending A and implementing X.
So
Yes or
why
no?
we have not written B only
This
in
is
line number 14?
okay. So you're saying that why don't we put B here, right?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Go back. Matlab, undo that. Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is T. Like, why we didn't have only B only?
That's what I'm trying to
Why?
do. So if you are making it as B only, then it will accept only the elements which are of type B.
Okay.
Okay. So see, when you go to the until the graded assignment, all these questions will be clear automatically. Okay, Aish.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So here what we are trying to do is we are trying to keep this generic. Means so any object of B type, which means that which extends A and implements. Okay, let's say I'm gonna create a copy of this. Okay, so I'm gonna make this as C. Okay, Ash.
Yeah.
So that is the C class. I'm gonna make it as capital C, right? Yeah, capital C, and I'm gonna pass new B object, no C object. Which one should I pass? I think let me pass C object. Okay. So for now I'm commenting this, and C dot show, like this is the C object, right? So now once again saying that reached end, probably while copy pasting I did a mistake. So I need to do this. See, this is the usual thing, okay, where we did not have anything. So for B we are creating this and we are calling that object dot show. Okay, Ash.
Okay.
Okay, I'm commenting this. Okay, and I'm uncommenting this, and new C class symbol C. What is it saying? Do we have class C? It should be capital C. See, if we don't put that, where is that? You asked me to. Why not we put B here, right? Yes.
Yeah.
If I put B here, so it will accept only
So
the B
got
type.
it. Okay, got it.
Now,
Yeah.
do you understand how?
Yeah, bro, don't laugh at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at myself because it is a little bit hard to explain this because you get my point.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how it is. So now I put B and B everywhere it is B, right? So it's still it's still okay because B is also extending. So this B is acting like generic. So I can give A also.
Got it.
Okay, this is acting like generic and not the specific B type. You got the point. It's not the
Okay.
specific B type. Okay, works. I think shall we
Okay.
move forward from this, or else I'll
Yeah.
reset the question back to how it was, or I'll come back to this question. This was the question, right? We'll come back and explore the question more. So you kind of understand the importance of the generic, right? Again, code redundancy. You can reduce the number of lines that you're writing. Works. Okay. So here we are. So what happened? We are creating a new example object in which we are passing B type. Fine. So we are calling the c.show, and show is nothing but obj.display and display and display. That's all. This much is okay, right, guys?
Yeah.
Abrar, fine. Abrar, did you follow this?
Yes, yeah, yes, yeah.
Any doubts in this, Abrar?
No, no.
Okay, good. Because next question you're gonna do that. Hmm. Identify the correct definition. Okay, I think this is going to be easy. Small line only. Okay. Identify the correct definition. Okay, wait. I think we saw those. Did we see this question? Okay, no. Identify the correct.
No,
Go ahead.
No. Do we have like replete questions for Java like we have in system command?
Uh,
no.
not tonight. Not
No,
for tomorrow.
actually, like we have in replete. Do
I
we
know,
have?
I know. We have some questions in Replit. You're right. Okay, but not today.
Okay. Do you have that link for that?
I don't have it.
Okay.
Aish might have it. Or else I can share it to you later.
No, bro. No, bro. I don't think there is any platform Replit like thing for programming. Matlab Java.
It was there, I think.
It was for PDSA and one more subject that is
System commands
Python.
is there for system command.
Yes, therefore system commands also, but I don't think it is there for Java.
Hmm. All right. So we'll go ahead, Abrar. Got it? We'll go ahead.
Bro, Abrar,
Hey,
have you seen the revision session?
Yeah, that was good.
Revision session today.
No, 3 days back.
Yesterday or day back yesterday, day
In
before
fact,
yesterday.
day before yesterday, I was there for that session.
Yeah, you was there, na? So they were not teaching via Replit or anywhere. They were just doing the PPS.
Yes, yes.
No, they were also using only the PPS. That's correct. In Replit, they are using the PPS.
Hmm.
Yeah, but there is not for every people. They were just using copying code and doing stuff
Yeah, yeah.
like us.
There is no extra questions. Right. That's what you guys mean. Okay, guys, shall we move forward?
Okay.
hey, just a quick question.
Yeah. Yeah, Aditya. What?
Anyone done with TDS?
No, we don't have it.
No one.
No.
Abrar also not.
Okay. So shall we go forward,
No.
guys?
Okay.
Fitting time. Huh? We have to finish this week fully. Okay. So coming back here. So this question is for whom? Abrar. Abrar.
Yeah.
So the question is, read the question.
You'll write in JDoodle or
No, here only. No, here only. Because we need to see the options. This is a small question, right?
so like we need to main class we are having
No. Read this question, no.
identify the correct definitions for array ARR for which the call number function dot max array can return maximum elements from the array list. Okay. So number function dot max.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's some number function which is accepting ARR. ARR seems to be an array, right? So they're asking what are all the things that you can pass in here. All right. Okay. And number
so
function.
it's a number function. It's having a method, starting method, which extends number. Okay. It extends number. So where is this extends
So
number?
we are specifying that these class should be a number. Whatever you are passing, it should be of number type.
Number type. Okay.
In this case, it is integer and double.
Integer and double. Yeah.
Got the answer? So that's the answer. But still, we'll go and explore more about this code. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. See, now we have public class number function, and it is t extends number. So we have integer and double, right? Yeah, integer is having 24163, and double is having 2.3 blah blah blah, whatever it is. Okay, and we are calling the what function? Number function. So it's a static method, right? So we're calling directly using the class name. Okay?
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
The static function.
Static
And the function
so
name is
directly calling.
and the function name is max, and
Max.
this is what we are doing. Only one argument. No? Yeah, TRA.
Okay.
Fine. So and TRA max equal to TRA of 0. You're just initializing it, saying that this is going to be the maximum value. Then what is happening?
We're looking into next element. If it's max, then we are changing the max.
Okay.
If it's greater than that, like
Yeah.
We'll update max.
Correct. Max, and it will return the max.
To the max.
So the main line is if condition. Like in the if condition, we should have a very compatible variable which can convert into double value.
That's correct.
That is the main question, no? Main
Yes.
crux of this question.
Correct.
So we can have only integer and can we see the
Double.
other options? We
Double.
have double, but we can't convert character and string to double value.
Correct.
That is where those are incorrect.
Yes.
Is there anything other than this which we need to focus?
This double value function.
Double
Converting.
value is an inbuilt function, I think so.
Yeah, this is an inbuilt function. You're right.
So this converts the integer value or double value into double value itself.
That's correct. So because see, what is TRA? TRA of I is nothing but it's a generic type, right? TRA of I.
Yeah, yeah.
TRA of I.
It is a generic.
Yeah, it's a wrapper class type. Okay, and and these types of wrapper class will have double value, whichever is extending number. Got the point? It will have this method double value, which will give us the double value as output. Got my point?
So T has this double value function.
Yeah.
Generics has this double value function.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me do something. What we shall do is we shall try to remove that and see what is the significance of the double value function. Let me first run this and see. Yeah, we are getting the max value as 6, right? If I don't give this, watch this do, bro. Any idea?
Work in the same way.
Let's see. No, something is missing. It's a close bracket. Bad operand type, binary operator, if greater than. So where t is a type variable, t extends number declared in the method. Okay, so if we don't put the double value, this is of type integer.
T.
Yeah, so let's take, now we are passing these 2 4 1 6 3, right? So this t is nothing but integer, right? Here in this case, wrapper class integer. Yes or no? Ayesh, it's of type integer, right?
Yeah. And now.
Yeah, even if it was t also, it was type integer only, na, because here it is integer.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are doing this, so this integer, we can't compare, we can compare 2 is greater than 3. This is allowed. So this is nothing but int is greater than int. Okay, this is similar to this. Okay, but so the wrapper class, if in the wrapper class you need to convert it back to, if you give 2 is greater than p, it is like integer greater than. So this is not possible. Okay, you can't compare this integer with this integer using the greater than symbol. Got my point? So you need to do integer dot in parse is there. Now here in this case double value. Okay, double value. Okay, so here also dot double value. Okay, when you do this double value, then it will come into action.
Then it will explicitly convert into double value and convert.
So that's correct. So now this will become like double, normal double, where which will accept the comparison. Got the point?
Yeah, we can do one thing more, like instead of double value, we can do integer value. Then also it should work, I think.
I don't know. Do you have such function?
Because then it will convert. Yeah, it has to. Like maybe I'm just imagining. Okay, we can go for.
I mean,
Don't waste our
sometimes
time.
there is a way, but I'm not sure how it is done now. Okay, I
Okay.
think it is parse integer, but I don't want to waste your time by getting into troubles. Okay, errors. Shall we move ahead
Yeah.
now, guys? No,
I am
I'm
good
not.
to go.
Okay, Ayush, okay.
Yeah, okay, okay.
1 second. Fine. Hmm, so that is done. So now we are at the seventh question. I'm copying this. Okay, whose question is this actually?
Yeah,
Aditya.
Whose question? Abra, is this your question?
yeah, mind. We have Aditya.
Is he here? He's having exam. Let's not disturb him now.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, Abra. Uh, Go ahead. So what is the question? Approximate.
Identify the appropriate function header for function find employee. We're passing an array of type T and a string of S.
Hmm. So we need to find this. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just copy this also. Okay. So here this is where the function header should come. Okay.
Okay.
But let's as usual go from here.
Okay. We are creating a object EMPS
Hmm.
of employee type and passing like a new employee object.
Hmm.
We're creating a new employee object
Hmm.
and passing 101 Darpan to this new employee, and again we are converting it. Sorry. Okay.
This whole thing is an array.
This whole thing. Okay.
Yeah. So this is an employee array and
Hmm.
EMPS array of employees, and we are creating 5 employees here, right?
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. So the first employees we are creating an object of new employee 101 Darpan
Darpan.
something. Okay. We'll go to employee class. Okay. So employee implements verifiable. Employee verifiable. I mean it is an interface and is equal, and we have the is equal method implemented. All right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this much is clear. So
Hmm.
the implementation is not going to cause any trouble, right?
Hmm.
So we have the employee, and we have passed in.
Instructor. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the private variables. So these two variables are getting initialized, and we are passing in the abrar 101 and abrar, right? What is that? Darpan, right?
Darpan. Yeah.
So
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 okay.
101 will go for the ID, and Darpan will go for the
We'll
name.
go to
Got it?
name. Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Get ID we are having. It will return the ID method. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Name we are get name is giving the name.
Yeah.
So we are having an is equal function. So
Mhm.
we're saying if D is instance of employee,
Okay.
so this dot ID is we are checking that employee ID and this ID we are comparing.
Hmm.
If it's true, it's going true. If it's false, it's okay.
No, 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 no. Let's not go there, bro. Why are you
Okay,
going
okay,
there
okay.
and all? We are just creating the constructor, right? So
Constructor, okay, it's fine.
only
Okay,
this much
wait.
is enough. You don't need to explore the rest.
Oh, okay.
Okay. When it's required, we'll explore. So
Hmm.
the constructor is basically all these things are happening. All the objects are getting,
Okay.
created, and it's being put into the employee array.
Hmm.
Works?
Next, we are creating a manager M.
Mm-hmm.
We are passing these arguments to this.
Yeah.
So we'll go to manager.
Manager.
Manager is extending employee.
Good.
So what it's doing is like it's saying private string department. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Public manager. We are passing ID, string name, and department to this.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So super ID and name is there. This is what department is equal to department. Okay.
Hmm. So super ID will what it will do? It will call this
And
employee.
construct.
Huh,
Okay.
employee
Giving
constructor.
okay. This one is fine. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
So
Hmm.
they are having okay. Get department method. It's written
No,
in
no, you
department.
don't need to go to get
Okay, okay,
department.
okay, okay. Constructor is done. Okay.
Yeah, constructor is done. That's all we wanted as of now. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So in line number 53, like we are find employee of EMPS and
Employee.
M.
Okay.
We are
So find
okay.
employee method. We are calling it directly without any creating
The
object or nothing. So that means
abstract method. It should be abstract. Okay.
not
Public.
abstract, bro. Static.
Sorry. Static. Static. Public. Static.
Static.
It will be like we will return if this true or false will be returning
Okay. Is it true or false? Yeah. The output is true or false, right?
boolean.
No.
Yes, we are returning. We are having a return statement in line
Okay.
number
Okay. Okay. Okay.
45.
Okay. Not printing. So Boolean only, right?
Boolean. Okay. Of
Boolean.
find employee EMPS comma M.
M. So, so this is simple, right? So we have seen such things earlier. So we have the employee and manager, which is the parent class
Employee.
employee, right? So shall we call it as T? And is it an array? I think it's an array, right? T array.
Here.
Okay. And we have one more object. We can call it as what do you want? Yes array.
Sorry.
Yes, it's not array. It's just S.
It's not array. Just S. Yeah.
Okay. And yes is what? Is it extending employee?
Yes. Yeah.
Got the point? What I'm doing?
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Hmm. So this part is done. If you're done with this, then you can put here. I think should we put S extends T here or the previous place?
Like we should do this S extends because uh,
Hmm.
nothing generic kind of thing over here.
So we have to
Okay,
put
we
it.
should write. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, S extends T, comma
Okay.
T.
T comma S extends T, right?
S extends T. Okay.
Okay, if you're putting that, I don't think should we put it here also? I forgot.
I don't think so. No,
All
no
right.
need. I think.
Yeah. So I think this is okay-ish. I'm not sure. Let's check it. So I'll remove the public class. So array.length cannot find symbol error. Catch F class. Oh, one more thing, bro. Look at this.
Acha, is equal to method is there. Okay.
No, not the is equal to method. So basically we need to pass it properly. So m dot is equal AR of I. So see, look at this ARR. So we whatever we are getting it right, we are taking it now. So the arguments we need to pass it
Okay.
properly.
Okay. S will be like a R.
This is going to be what? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. Right. That
This
is
is M
M.
and this is ARR.
This is AR.
Okay, cannot find symbol M. Why does it say like that?
Like it should be EMP like EMPS comma okay M I think so. Okay. It's okay.
Okay, okay. Let's go here. Um, Checking the answer. So I think we are correct. I'll just copy this and put it over here.
T extends verifiable. One thing we are missing.
Yeah, okay. On the next. Yeah. So what did we miss?
T extends verifiable. Public static.
Hmm.
This T extends verifiable. Extends verifiable is not there.
In line number 40.
Hmm.
Line number 40.
One second. Okay.
So why this should be verifiable मतलब T extends verifiable and S extends T.
One second, bro. Okay. Uh, so why is this? Why is this coming? Fine. Okay. So why is this verifiable and extends thing? So if that is the case, then we need to go and check inside. Okay, but we can see that T is extending verifiable, right? I mean, see, employee implements verifiable, guys.
Hmm.
So it's implementing
Yeah.
verifiable. We're almost there. Mm, okay, so let's go with the you know I'm going to comment this, and this is the right option. Okay, I'm going to run this and see. Okay, it's returning true, which means among the employees you have the person manager. So we have that. That's the question is all about. So, but we'll go
Like
further and
we were
explore
doing like without this extents and this generic kind of things, no? So why we need this again?
verifiable. Is that what your question?
Yeah, very entire thing from Angular bracket T to like up to T, this one.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do without this also, no?
Yeah, that's correct. So I'll come to that point. Okay, now we'll see what is here, then we'll come to that point. Okay, first let's understand what is happening here. Can you help me with that,
Which one?
Abrar?
Which one? Yeah, which one? What?
So let's finish this, find
Okay,
employee.
okay. Find employee. Okay.
Yeah, we have the find employee, TRA,
Find
yes,
employee. Okay.
and
Okay.
verifiable that is there, and
Extends.
the S extends T. That this much is done.
Hmm.
Okay.
We are passing these two arguments. Like
Mm-hmm.
for like we are seeing this m dot is equal to, and is equal to like we are seeing that this dot m, this dot id is equal to employee. So this dot okay, where we are seeing is
Wait,
equal to
wait 1 second. M dot is equal, right? So M
is,
we are passing here. Okay, and we where is that is equal method? This equal method is present in employee implements verifiable.
yeah, is equal to 18 line.
So M is of type manager, and manage since manager is extending it, so we can make use of this also, right?
Hmm.
So this much is okay. Fine. So what is this is equal method doing?
It's just comparing the IDs of both m and I,
Mm-hmm.
ARR of I.
Correct. So this dot id equal to we are converting it back to employee id, and so the things are happening. Fine. Mm. So the question is, why do we need to put generic? I'm not going to put the generic. Will it work? Yes or no? Is that what your question
Hmm.
is?
Yes, yeah.
I don't know. Let's check that.
But for ARR and
Hmm? Yeah. Okay. That we need to do that, right? Where is the error? Mhm. Yeah. What is the error? Error?
ARR employee
Employee, and this is.
manager manager.
Mm-hmm. Array required, but employee found. Okay, sorry, it's employee array, right? Like this. I forgot that, square bracket. So, Abrar.
Yeah.
Okay. So this function, whatever code you are doing, what is this code about? Can you tell me the whole code is what is this about? We have the employees, we have the manager. We are just checking if the manager is the employee of our company or not.
Yes, yeah.
Let's say we are having a company, another company, we have five people working, and one employee is also there in that five employees,
Hmm.
right? And we are just checking if the manager has left the company or still there in the company. So
Hmm.
this find employee will check that whoever is the manager of the five employees. Got the point,
Yes, but
right? So similarly, you can have some case like there can be some class which is of student,
hmm.
okay, and the class leader,
Hmm.
okay. So and the same kind of situations can come there, right? Find out the leader of the class.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, in that case, if you are putting this generic, saying that it should be an employee array, it should be a manager array,
Yes.
you got the point.
Yeah, if you are putting generic, like we can use anything over there.
Yes. So even for the student and the class representative, or the staffs and the headmaster,
Hmm.
right? So all those things you can use it.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Like it's like something bigger than like
Yeah.
a function kind of
Now
thing.
it became a generic function. So anywhere you can
Yeah.
use it, plug and play,
Okay.
right? So if you are creating an application for a for a IT company, and you can use the
Hmm.
same method for school also,
Yes.
right? So you don't need to write the whole 1,000 lines of code again,
Okay. Yeah,
right?
got it.
And no, it's not just here. You will be using that employee, everywhere, most of the places, wherever you need
Hmm.
to declare the variables, right? If you're putting it generic, all the places it will be restored. Got the point as of now?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, got
So
it.
why generic? We got the answer. And why specifically we need to have that, verifiable? Let's check that. Okay. So I'm just removing this, and let's see. Okay. So this is how we had it, right? I mean, this is what we
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
This is what our answer was. Let's check this. Okay. So cannot find is equal. Mm, m dot is equal. So method is equal ts type. T extends object declared in the method. Acha. Mhm. Is equal method. Okay. Give me 1 second. I can guess it, but I just wanted to make sure that whatever we are doing is correct. Whatever I'm gonna say is correct or not.
I think like T is like employee. No, T is of employee class.
Okay, you're saying like that.
So it's extending verifiable thing.
Correct. It is very extending verifiable.
Verifiable. If you
Mhm.
don't give anything, it's like it's extending directly object thing. So I think so.
Exactly, but I can tell that
But
that's called as type erasure. Tell me more.
yeah,
Go ahead. You tell me
yeah,
more.
yeah. That's what. When we are extending to another thing, you should specifically like specifically you should have to show that.
Hmm. So we have this is equal method from verifiable only. We are having that is equal method, right?
Hmm. Since it's
So,
extending that, we should have to mention that specifically
huh.
that it's extending verifiable. If
Okay.
it's not extending verifiable, so we don't need anything to write there.
Mhm. So why don't I once again? I'm gonna ignore this. Okay. So I removed it, right? So now we don't have that implements verifiable. We don't need
Hmm.
this also. So
Then we don't need to write. I think so.
mhm,
Yeah.
yeah, let's check that also. Still, see,
T extends object declared in the method as
hmm.
T and S
Are
are
we
type
calling
of
the is equal method? Yeah, we also have the is equal method here, right? Where is that? See, is equal method is here. Why is
T
this?
and S are both of verifiable. It's saying, but how it
Where
knows it's
where is
verifiable
it
or not?
saying verifiable? What do you mean by it's verifiable?
Yeah, that's what. How it knows what is verifiable or not, because we have commented
Where
it
is
out.
it saying? You are telling that it is saying that it is of type verifiable, right?
Acha, it's not saying change out. Declared in method.
Not telling. Can you read it? If you are saying something, please read it aloud.
Yeah, yeah. T extends object declared in method. Okay, this one
Hmm.
is okay. S extends T declared in method. Okay.
Yeah.
So what it's saying? Cannot find symbol m dot is equal to okay.
Hmm.
Variable m of type s where
Hmm.
t yeah, here it is type variable where t comma s are type variables. What does
Okay. So Ayush, you have any idea on this? Ayush, is he here? Abrar, is Ayush here?
I think yes, I use there.
Maybe he's just muted or something. Okay. So I'll show you something. Okay, Abrar. Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna put public void.
We'll do one thing, Gokul.
Mhm.
Like we'll
Public.
discuss this
One second. No,
later.
no, 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 no. I know the concept. Okay. I'm gonna show it to you. But this is important to go forward. You will see there also. Blah blah blah. Um.
Bro, I was in the washroom.
Yeah, fine, fine. Bro, it's recorded. All right. All right. So now we shall pass this as generics. Okay. So just like I just want to do the generic function thing. Can someone help me here? We are calling this function, right? I just want to call that function here. Mm, and let's try. I'm just trying to duplicate what is happening here. Okay. Find employee. That's what the method we are trying to do. Find employee. Mm. Okay, then shall we go ahead? See, there is something called as type erasure. Okay, I'll tell you about this when we exactly get to such questions. Okay, guys. Hello.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for now, we are taking that if it is extending, we have to put this as extends verifiable, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Fine. So coming to this point, Aish, it's your question.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Choose the correct option to fill in line 1 to create an object of array.
Hmm. We have so many options, and
So
choose
we
the
have,
correct option. Yeah. So let's
yeah,
read.
of course.
Let's read this. So there is some array. Like let's take this array. Okay. So example integer a equal to new example of integer blah blah blah. So many things are there. So this seems okay?
uh, yeah, an example integer a is equals to new example integer 1 2 3 4,
Hmm.
and we have to like when we are calling the main function,
Hmm.
we need to call example class
Yeah. So it's
t
accepting only t
extends
extends
number.
number, right? Hmm. So does this seem? I
uh,
think it seems okay, right? Or not? Ayush,
yeah, okay.
it seems okay or not? Abrar, what about you? Does this look okay? Hey, who is watching that at the background? Abrar, are you here?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
Huh. Okay. So what's happening here? Abrar.
T extends. Yeah. Public class T extends number. Yeah.
Hmm.
So there should T extends number. Okay.
Nothing. So we just no integer, and are these integers, right?
Yes. Integers.
And
Yeah.
are they extending number?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine, right? Like I think it's okay.
Hmm.
So what about this option?
No,
Why?
because you said it should be in capital letters.
Very good. Should be in capital letters. So this option is wrong. So coming to this option, okay, if that is the case, then what will this be? Will this be small integers or capital integers?
Capital.
No, it will be small. So that is why this option is also wrong. Second option is also wrong. We have the third option. So it's a capital integer array x. These are the things. Totally change the only answer. Correct. Look at this. You got what I'm saying? Ayush?
Yeah, I think in the first it should be capital integer, na?
Very
When
good.
we have declared already, like,
Hmm. That's correct. So that's why this option is wrong. Even though it is integer, it should be like, it's an array of capital integer array.
so it is an array of capital integer, I think.
This is not. This is not capital integer array because this is
Okay, we should
small.
have initially declared it.
Like this, somewhat like this. See this?
Okay, yeah,
Integer
got it.
array. Yeah. So rest of things are nothing else. So this is also again small integer array. This is, I don't know what is happening here. This is no generic. So this is not a generic thing, because here we have put t extends number, right? So if you are putting t extends number, so here it should be generic type.
So T extends number means it is extending number class, which is where is that number class?
Integer also extends number. Double also extends number. Just like the previous question, you are asking me where is that verifiable, right?
Verifiable was there, no?
Verifiable was there, but in this case, number is inbuilt method. Just like
Okay, in
if
middle
you
class.
if you are asking me, Gokul, we are putting this capital integer. Where is that capital integer? If you are asking me like that, what will I tell?
Okay, it
Right?
is like that.
Yeah. So it is inbuilt wrapper class. Got my point?
Yeah, yeah.
So that number is also inbuilt. So integer is by default extending that number. Okay.
No, number is okay. Integer is by default extending number. Okay.
Correct. Hmm. Okay. I think this question is also fine, right? Good. Okay. So going to the next question. So this question is for Abrar. Okay. So is it same as the one that? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Mm, what should be the statement in line one, line two, respectively? What is this? I get so many things repeated. So let's explore this. Do we have main method here? No, there's no main method, and there is this just sample class. And the question says that consider the sample class in the Java code and answer the following questions. Abrar,
Yeah.
sample. This is there. There is no generics here. Okay, it's very simple.
Okay.
Read the sample class. What is there?
Private final integer data, PR data. It's
Mhm,
9 string P string,
mhm,
static integer PU data.
mhm. Okay,
So,
so some private some class. This is some code. Okay, for the constructor.
hmm,
They're not worrying about that. Okay, so sample class. So public sample class. There is a method sample class which accepts integer and a string, and it assigns that PR string to the string.
hmm,
Same. Wow. Again. So another thing, but of different parameter. So it's
okay.
accepting the sample class object.
Hmm,
Wow. Okay. All these are constructors, bro. This is also constructor. This is also constructor
hmm,
for sample class. Nice. So it's accepting sample class object, and whatever. It's string. It is copying.
yeah.
Okay. Let's not take so much here. Get PR data. Get PR string. That's fine. Okay. So I think this is also the same. Okay. What should be the statement in line 1 and 2 respectively such that the succeeding for loops prints the type of all the parameters in the declared constructor in sample class? Okay. Huh. Nice. So actually, I'll show you the options here. Okay. Bro, there are two types of, there is this get constructor and get all constructor. Hello.
Hmm, yeah.
Get constructor will get us all the, you know, public constructor.
Hmm,
Public constructors. Okay, so get all constructors will get us the, you know sorry, not get all, get declared constructors. So let's go to the answers directly. See, get declared constructor and get parameters. I'll show you why it is like that. It's a new concept. Okay, another new concept, not a big concept, very easy one, small one, just two lines of code. I'll tell the answer from the, I mean, I'll just copy paste the answer, then I'll explain you the concepts. Okay. Okay, okay. I think cannot find simple constructor. They import the utils class, yeah, Java lang.
Google,
Yeah.
actually, I'm exhausted today
No,
because
no.
I was
This is
writing
the
the
last
exam.
question. We'll pass it.
Okay.
We just have two more questions. Even I have to leave. Okay. Okay. So I think let's check this out now. Just two more questions. These are very easy questions. Okay. Unreported exception, class not found. Let's leave this. Okay. But I'll come back to the question. Okay. Line one such that succeeding loops print the type of all the parameters and all the declared constructors in the sample class. Okay. So the first uh Aish or Abrar, you're here? Abrar?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just see this now. So what are they saying? So you have two lines, line one and line two. Okay.
Hmm.
The loops print first loop will print the parameters and the constructors.
Yeah.
Okay. So how to get all the parameters? That's the question here. Here it's about. Okay. So main method, you have the class name. Okay.
Hmm.
Class C equal to class. So sample class is a class which has been declared already here. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. So this line is nothing but so for constructor. So this is going to be a constructor type. My const. So get declared constructors will give us the all the constructors. Okay. Bro, let's do one thing. Let's take it later. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
Since this is a new concept, right? Okay.
Okay.
Ayush,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In week 6, Google, do we have